Hey everybody, it's me, Jennifer DeRozier, your favorite realtor. Today I'm going to talk to you about real estate truths and myths. So hopefully I found 3 common things that people believe are true in real estate that actually are maybe not so helpful to the common buyer or seller in this market. As always, this is my interpretation and everybody has different experiences. But for me, this is what I have found to be so. So number one, people think that using the listing agent for a property will make their offer stronger because they think they're saving the sellers money. This is a myth, you guys. This is not so. Let me explain why. In a listing agreement, the seller has already determined what the compensation is going to be in exchange for selling the home, and the listing agent has already promised to share a portion of that compensation with the buyer's representative, even if the buyer's representative is themselves. So that buyer is not going to save the seller any money because the seller is going to pay the same amount to have their home sold by a professional, whether or not the buyer brings their own agent to the table. So if you're a buyer and you want to make an offer on a home and you don't have a relationship with a listing agent, find a real estate professional that you click with that you feel is strong at negotiation and can help manage your transaction to the best possible end for you, because it costs you nothing and there's nothing wrong with having your own agent. Having said that, it is important to note that in the state of Florida, realtors are allowed to work as transaction brokers. That does give us the right to represent both a buyer and a seller in the same transaction, just as it gives us the right to represent both an owner and a renter in a transaction. And the reason that that is okay is because we have certain obligations to each party, because the common goal is to find a way to make a deal. So, number 2, there is a myth going around that you have to pay a real estate professional to represent you if you are a renter or a buyer. That is not true. And you can see myth number 1 for the reason why, because the seller and owner predetermine how much compensation they're going to give to the listing agent, and the listing agent has already agreed in a standard listing agreement in the state of Florida that they will then compensate the buyer's representation. That's true in sales and it's true in rentals. So if you are looking for a rental property, do not be afraid to call a professional and say, I need help, because it's a competitive market and we are here to help you. And we can do that without any cost out of your pocket. So don't be afraid. And just as a side note, not all realtors require you to sign a buyer's agreement forcing you to stay loyal to any one buyer's agent. Do we want you to be loyal? Absolutely. But at least at Rose Tree, we prefer to earn your loyalty. We do not require it. Okay, and the final myth. Will you save money by selling your home by yourself without the assistance of a licensed real estate professional? No, you won't. And here's why. And I know I've done videos about this before, but the short answer is, statistically speaking, a licensed agent is going to get your home sold faster and for more money, because we have access to trends, we have local market experience, so we know the true value of your home without sentiment coming into play. Likewise, a lot of homeowners can actually be too hard on their homes, and they either spend too much money fixing it up for the market, where we would know how to save you that time, effort, and funds and market the home as is with maybe a buyer credit at the end of the deal. We also have access to professional vendors, like for staging, for photos, for graphic design. We have the training to market your home to a targeted group of people we know will be looking. We also have the ability to syndicate your listing nationally and internationally. There are so many reasons why it pays to use a professional, because not only can we get your home sold faster, but once you are under contract, we know how to negotiate for you, protect you using the terms of those contracts. It isn't foreign to us because we do it every day. So that's my video for you today. Those are 3 common myths that hopefully I've helped you kind of figure out and understand a little bit better. But as always, if you have any questions on these things or anything else in local real estate, I am here and I am happy to help. Have a great day, guys.